Scarpins Avenue.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sklar Bro Country, the virus edition, aka the Pandy Pods,
aka two guys, lots of whys.
Oh boy, aka had enough BS because I'm full man. Give me a sweet aka Sklar Bro from the great Charlie Schulman.
What?
That was Stephen Elton Yates getting
he's
busy
entered
with
the
it.
fray.
He's in the fray, aka two bros getting important work done, DUNNE, with AKAs from Sarah D and Mike Huddleston. I love it.
Ooh.
I love it.
Okay. So
This is the community it's building, you guys. I love when you guys interact with each other. It makes us so happy.
makes me really happy, especially in a time right now when there is
Everyone's trying to tear things apart. We're going to build this community and show what we can build. And thanks to you guys, this exists.
So
And we just
we're
appreciate
recording
it.
this on Thursday, 2 days after the election.
We still don't know who won the presidency right now. Now, we may know tonight. You never know. We may know tomorrow. We may not know until this could drop on Friday, and we still don't know. All I do know is Saturday night, in the midst of all the chaos and confusion, we are doing a live Dumb People Town. Live. Eventbrite.com, look up Live Dumb People Town, and it's with Nowhere Comedy Club. John Hamm is the guest. The band Tennis will be playing. They're going to do their version of our theme song. I'm so excited
Cannot
for this.
wait.
And it's us and Dan Van Kirk. It's just going to be a blast. Be a part of it. All I know is there are only like 3 pre-show hang tickets left. So all the post-show hangs are done. If you want to hang out on that pre-show, it's just a $15 add-on to your regular ticket. Again, go to eventbrite.com, get your ticket, then get the add-on, and you're good to go. I think there are only a handful of couples tickets and only a handful of Ticket Plus left. And some group. If you're in a group, you can watch it with people. It's just put it on your TV. Make it a night.
Yes.
Make it a night. Instead of watching election coverage, watch coverage of the dumb. You leave one coverage of the dumb
To
the
another
other
coverage of the dumb.
Our
Ours will
coverage
be
is
funnier.
It's
Ours
going to
will
be
be-
funnier. I just promise you right now. So it's going to be a blast. Let's jump into this, shall we,
Okay,
Jay?
let's do it. In the aftermath of this madness, this election, expect chaos. That's what I say.
Especially in the midst of a pandemic. It's like, don't forget we're still in a pandemic.
Especially in a moment like, the pandemic has made a lot of us desperate too.
Amen.
It's hard. It's not hard to spot rookie robbers out there.
People
in the
who
midst.
don't know how to get the theft done
People
right.
who are novices, who are open micers at the robbery game.
Not
people,
a time to start robbing.
Yeah. People are just like robbing. Like there's people who rob because like, okay, I'm a born criminal. I've been doing this for decades.
It's in my blood.
I started with petty theft. Now
Right.
I've gone larceny. Now I'm all the way up into the game where
I'm into Jay larceny.
Right. So this is not a time to be like, let me dip a toe in the robbery waters.
No.
While
You don't want to be workshopping your robbery skills.
And so at times, situations like that, when you have a novice person who's got a gun for the first time, it can be scarier because they're more of a wild card.
Because you don't know what they're going to do.
But it also can be hilarious, and that's where we are in this 1st
Let's
story.
get into this right
Tuesday morning, election day.
Hey, what are you doing today? Going to the polls?
Someone elected to be an idiot.
There you go.
The Clackamas. That has to be a joke.
Clackamas is so. I loved Ellen Clackamas on Saturday Night Live.
The Clackamas County Sheriff's Office was notified of an armed robbery at the Ace Hardware store
Ace is the place for the helpful hardware robbery.
located at 14718 Southeast Sunnyside Road. So this is Portland.
I think so.
I think it is. So in Portland, Oregon, someone decided Election Day was the best day to hold up that bastion of money and wealth, Ace Hardware.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of money at Ace.
Let's keep Portland weird.
Let's keep it weirder than Austin.
Right? Because Portland needs to stay ahead.
You got to stay one step ahead of Austin,
This
right?
Ace Hardware robber is trying to do that for the city. So think about it that way. He's not just trying to rob something for
He's
himself.
robbing for a larger principle.
A witness to the robbery ran up to a deputy,
Ran up.
didn't drive up, ran up to report the robbery. Ran up to. It's Portland. I half expected the guy to roll up on one of those old-timey bicycles with
The huge front wheel
and the little back wheel.
or like a recumbent unicycle.
Yes.
So you're just hovering over the
I wish he rolled up on horseback.
Yeah, that would
Wouldn't
have been great. That would have been great. That to me feels when you approach an officer
who should be on a horse but isn't, and you're on a horse.
that's a whole different thing.
You
can round all of them up.
The deputy happened to be on a traffic stop near Ace Hardware.
He's like, great. Now I was doing that. Now I got to deal with this. I actually had traffic under control.
He's like, I almost don't even want to do what I'm doing, but now I got to walk over here and deal with this other thing.
What did the witness
The
describe?
witness described what he had seen to the deputy, including a description of the suspect's vehicle.
And it's a very specific description when we get into
Well,
this.
no, but and I'm going to guess, and I know this isn't true, in addition to describing
the robbery
suspect and the vehicle, he also got some jabs in at the new PDX, which is the Portland Airport carpet.
which everyone in Portland is like so upset about the carpet. Like we got off the plane. They're like, did you see it?
Have you seen it? Two
We're like-
people are like,
we're like,
take
what?
a look at
They're
it.
pointing at. We're like, did you lose a contact? I'm on my hands and
No,
knees.
just
Like,
look at it. Look at it.
look at what?
The carpet. They ruined the carpet. They changed it to this new carpet, and it sucks.
So that was the big thing when we got to the airport. Is everyone's pissed about the carpeting? When we did some research about it, we
We
found.
Google searched the old PDX carpet.
First of all, let me just say this: didn't match the drapes.
That's number one.
Okay.
And number two, it looked like a frozen Windows 97 screensaver.
Right.
So we're like, that's what you're trying to preserve?
This is why we're all up in arms about this. So I'm sure they definitely got some jabs in about that.
Suspect had pulled a gun on an Ace Hardware employee.
By the way, never cool. Never cool to pull a gun. Don't do that.
and
Don't
then
do that.
fled in a dark-colored Mazda CX-9. What is the CX-9? I
It's
don't know.
like a
Mini
It's a
SUV?
mini SUV.
All right.
It's like the RAV4 of
What do you say to an Ace Hardware? Stick them up. Give me all your Phillips screwdrivers. Nope, those are flatheads.
regular.
Regular screwdriver.
I
What is
need
wrong
Phillips.
with you?
I need
What did I
Phillips.
say? Phillips? What do I need?
You need Phillips. You don't need flatheads, for Christ's sake.
You cannot pull a gun on an Ace Hardware man.
They're helpful. It's in the song. Okay. I'm going to assume that the Ace Hardware guy probably
Or
could
woman.
probably could have told this person where to clean, what to use to clean the gun out.
Right.
You know, they have so much information. That if you really want to clean that thing out and get it running
me just give
properly,
you a little-
go over to aisle 7, get some of the goop, get it in there.
We have goof off.
Goof off and get some of these stains off that thing. We can help you right out. Hey, Jeff, go take him over to the goof off lane.
I don't want you, Jeff. I've got a gun on this person. Jeff, he needs it because I'm looking down the
I'm
barrel
looking,
of the
it's
gun.
a little
I'm seeing
dirty and
there's
it's
a
not
little
going to
bit
fire
of-
the way you want it to. When this guy takes my head off, you want it off clean? You want it off clean.
Look, yeah,
Jeff, take him over to aisle 6.
So fine, you're going to be able to fire the gun today, but I'm thinking about 6 months down the line. You don't want to have to buy a whole new gun. Jeff,
Ace is the place for the helpful hardware
hardware man.
person or woman.
that's why you don't hold
Man.
up a guy or a woman at Ace.
Yeah.
Look, the suspect's Mazda would prove easy to spot. And here's why. This is the description of the car.
Yeah, what was the getaway car?
It had a large sofa strapped to its top.
God, man.
If he needed money so badly, he should have checked the money in
Check
the cushions of the sofa.
Don't drive it away. That's money that's just flying off the top of your car.
I guess holding up an Ace Hardware, that's one way to get out of helping someone move.
Yeah.
That's how much this guy didn't want to
wanna
go
help
all
move
the way
this.
to the house and move the couch.
I'm going to hold up an Ace
Hang
Hardware.
on a second. I got to pull in here on the way to your house. Is it weird? Let me just stop at the hardware store for a second.
And then he's going to be like, look, man, I know I said I was going to help you, but this has been a really hard day, okay? I got up. I held up an Ace Hardware store. I don't know if I can continue to help you
I
move.
got so much on my plate right now. I got cops chasing after me. I'd rather be in jail than help you move, is what they're saying.
Deputies spotted the subject's vehicle on Sunnyside Road within minutes. Of
You know
course.
why? Diamond in the back,
Couch on the roof.
couch rooftop,
Uh-huh.
digging the scene with the gangster lean.
Apparently.
Deputies attempted to stop the suspect's vehicle near Southeast 132nd Street.
By the way, cops love when you don't stop.
The suspect refused to stop.
Cops
And they
love
it.
when you don't
They
stop.
love it when you don't stop. Instead, leading the deputies on a pursuit west on Southeast Sunnyside Road and then north on I-205. All right, so
All right.
the deputies, they know your car. You
Mm-hmm.
made a fatal flaw. You're not blending in with anything. You have a couch on top of your car.
During the chase, did the couch stay affixed to the top?
Yes, it did. And I got
Wow.
to say, that's good furniture. That's good furniture
Your
tie
roof-
down,
That's
right?
good furniture, car roof tie down.
Yeah, made it safely through a police chase.
To me, if-
Someone's got to be secretly proud of that. Am I right?
whoever made the bungee cords or whatever they used to tie it down has got to be so excited. We
did a
can
good
take
job.
you through a car chase,
I,
right?
I did a good job. And they're going to use that whenever someone else is like, I'll tie it to the roof. And it's like, no, I think I got it because I was able to survive a car chase. When I put a couch on the roof, it survived a car chase. So, or you could do it, but I'm pretty sure I know how to do
I
it.
have car chase technology.
Suspect finally stopped the Mazda and fled the vehicle on foot, or as we like to call it, signaled the beginning of the end of the chase.
That's right.
Anytime you get out of the car and go to a
Yep.
slower mode of chase,
It's over.
You're done. You're finished.
By the way, a simple Mazda, if it was just the CX-9 or whatever it is,
that blends in.
blends in perfectly.
That's a blend-in car.
It's the Mitsubishi Eclipse of cars.
You heard me ask Randy, what is that car? It's because
it looks-
I've probably seen it a
a
ton. I just
Mazda
don't know what it is.
CX-9 looks like a Honda CRV.
CRV.
Like, you don't know if those are like twins. I imagine I couldn't tell those two things apart. Like most people who don't take the time to get to know the two of us couldn't tell the two of us apart.
Exactly. They're similar, I guess, but I don't know.
If you're gonna drive a getaway car, Mazda, great call.
Without a sofa on top.
Right.
That's what you need.
By the way, you don't see a lot of sofas on top of cars
cars.
just tooling around the United States. Now, when I went on my honeymoon to Bali, and we talked about Bali the other day. When I went on my honeymoon to Bali, you saw tons of furniture
There you go.
being driven around. That was our thing. I joked that the Balinese flag should have a man on a moped with a mattress dangerously teetering on a corner of it there. That should have been on the Balinese
should have been the flag.
That's because I felt like that's what everybody's. And on the very tippy top of the mattress was like fruit and flowers.
Yeah, there you go.
You're balancing that on the top of a gigantic mattress on a handlebars of a moped.
So had this person been in Bali, it would have been a fine blend-in car.
But
you're
now,
in America,
you're gonna see
you
this.
got to pick a better getaway car. Again, this speaks to the inexperience of so many people dipping their toe into the robbery waters.
Can't do it. Don't be a beginner. So of course they caught him like
They
a block
caught him a
later.
block away
Yeah.
without incident. The passenger in the Mazda was detained, and the gun believed to have been used in the robbery was located in the SUV near her.
Of course,
She's like, "That's not my gun.
that's not my gun.
But that is my couch."
Yeah. Can we just please be careful
careful.
with
It's
it?
shabby chic. I really don't want something
We don't
bad
want
to
it to
happen
get
to it.
more shabby than chic.
Yes, it can get scuffed, but not a lot.
So a passenger was in here.
Yeah. The passenger was released a short time later after authorities determined she had not been involved in
Yeah,
the
it wasn't her idea to go rob Ace Hardware.
For all we know, she could have just been chilling at an Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
Like sitting there, I don't know.
He stole her car, is what he did.
Who is this lady?
It's her car, and he was like, "Ma'am," he should have just taken
What
it.
if
But
they love each other? Maybe
Oh,
it was a
yes.
love seat. Maybe it wasn't even a couch. Maybe she's someone important in his life.
okay, so let's find out about the car.
Deputies checked the VIN number of the Mazda and discovered it had been reported stolen in the city of Portland. Look, when stealing a vehicle, rule number one,
Don't steal one with a couch on top. That's gonna
Also-
be easy to find,
also don't steal a car.
right? Are we saying things? Are we now gonna get a ton of grief on our social media because we said don't steal a car?
The suspect was identified as Joseph Tyler Johnson, 34 of Milwaukee. Now, this guy's name sounds like 4 different relief pitchers on the Brewers.
Yeah,
if you
like
break that name up.
Joseph Tyler,
Joseph Johnson,
Tyler Joseph.
and Tyler Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay, those are 4 different
Those
guys.
all middle relief to closers for the.
Johnson-
and they all look the same.
They all look the same, right? A little overweight, can throw pretty hard, good curveball. Johnson was placed under arrest by Vancouver Police Department and transported to the Clark County
so
Jail.
this is in Vancouver. I don't
He
think
now,
this
well,
is
he
in
drove
Portland.
into Vancouver,
Oh, he drove in-
Washington.
okay,
yeah,
got it.
yeah. So he now faces charges including robbery 1, unlawful use of a weapon, attempt to elude,
Not helping your friend move.
reckless driving, reckless endangering in the Clackamas County, and unhinged couch transportation. Although the couch was
What if
hinged
he was
pretty
just
well.
the couch delivery guy and he's like, I got to make a quick detour right here.
And someone in Portland
Is
right
still
now is
waiting
just
for their
waiting the
couch to come. This is the best Portlandia sketch ever.
And that person's partner is like, babe, he's not coming.
yeah, I'm going to call him.
Don't call him.
I'm going to
Don't
call him.
It's
I'm going to
just-
call
It's gonna
him.
piss him off.
I'm
Do
going to
not call
call him
Do
and
not
just
call
see
him.
where he is.
Well, I wasted my
What if
day.
that was the one call he had from jail? He's like, couch ain't coming. It's
Yeah.
up in Vancouver, Washington.
And you're working from home because it's the pandemic, but you still tell them like, look, I wasted a whole day.
Yep.
And you're not here. And the window, you gave me the window and the window's not here.
It's a wrong window.
a
All
wrong
right,
window.
guys, that is the first story down in the books. We are doing our best. Do you understand how difficult it is to write comedy and perform it in a pandemic during an election
When we don't know the
result?
answer.
It's insanity, but we're happy that we're here, and I'm very excited about doing the live Dumb People Town tomorrow night. We'll see you on the other side of the break where we have a story. It's just we'll see you on the other side of the break. Okay, guys, welcome back to the show. What else can we say? We got the YouTube page. Look up Sklar Country and just jump down rabbit holes on that page. We got old Cheap Seats episodes. Remind you of a simpler time. They're really fun to watch and they really hold up. I can say that. And old episodes of Dumb People Town on video. So check that out. Subscribe to that. And on our Facebook page.
We're putting up clips of stand-up with some
follow
commentary.
that. We'd love to see those numbers go up too.
Sklar Country.
And no, it's actually just
Sklar
Brothers
on Facebook. There you go.
Okay. Let's jump into this next story. I got into a huge discussion / fight with my 13-year-old about how long we could leave the Halloween decorations up. That was like a thing that we got into. I don't know if your kids are like that. They love the decorations.
Like to leave them up until Thanksgiving.
So I don't like to be that house that leaves it up until Thanksgiving.
You want to get it down now.
That's showing the whole neighborhood that you just don't have your shit together. I think that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when your kids show up to school in their pajamas.
Right.
You're
like,
there's the fight you lost.
That's right.
It's walking right into school.
The taking down of holiday decorations is an indication of how you're handling life these days. And by the way, if you do keep them up until Thanksgiving, I get like now.
If that's a conscious choice though of your family, like, hey, we're in the spooky season. I want to keep the spirit up.
I'm saying day after or day after that, get them all down.
Ours
get
are
the
down.
bones together,
Ours are down,
stick them
by the
in.
way. Ours are down.
My daughter wanted to keep it up for a week. I was like, what are we, charlatans?
What
Come
are we,
on,
animals?
goddamn it.
Hell no.
Oh, hell no. We're not Christmas in March people. Get those bones in the bag.
Christmas in March, people.
Leaving the Halloween decorations up tells people that even in a pandemic, when all that you have is time at home to take care of these decorations, you don't give an F.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't bring yourself to get it done. You brought yourself to
you're
put them up.
You're going to have a skeleton hanging from a tree like it's a hate crime into early November. That's what you're saying.
Halloween out of context, man. It's a little
It is messed up.
Yeah,
you're sending signals that you're like, what do we believe in?
And also like the imagery from Halloween in the context of Halloween is great.
Perfect.
Out of the context room is like violent and scary.
And so in that vein, we don't like to be talking about Halloween for like over a week after when Halloween happened, which had happened last Saturday night.
Except when we get a great story.
And that, if it comes days later, comes to light days later, we got to show it to you right now. Like that pumpkin that won't die on your front porch.
Maybe you carved
leave the
Hall of Fame jack-o'-lantern and you're like, I can't take it out. I really need to give it another
It's still
week.
alive.
Here we go.
Here we go. November 4th, a Newfoundland and Labrador family is trying to find the owner of a wedding ring found in a child's candy bag the night of trick-or-treating.
So is it a Newfoundland and Labrador mix? Both those two?
Yeah, it might be a Newfoundland doodle.
Cool.
By the way, I said both breeds of dogs, and both breeds of dogs, Newfoundland and Labradors, that feel like they would be the type of dogs to help you find the wedding ring that you lost.
Like you have it sniff what a wedding ring smells like. And then
go find it, boy. Go find it, right?
Go, boy. Go get it.
And they could dig up a couple of corpses while you're at it, too.
Or
That's why they're
track it.
so good. It's Halloween, guys.
Should be in these people's blood to figure this out if they're from these towns. That's what we're saying.
Jillian Lahota and her son Nico, Niko, didn't realize Niko. Keep that in your pocket. Didn't realize until the end of the night that someone had apparently dropped their wedding ring into the bag while he was trick-or-treating on Saturday in St. John's. Maybe it was a sign that the person didn't want to be married anymore. You ever think about that? I'm just going to drop this thing and let me give you some candy, kids, and whoop.
Honey, I don't know what happened. Someone must have stolen it. That was a trick.
Lahota and Nico visited dozens of homes during this 3-hour quest for candy and does not know at what point in the evening the ring fell in his bag. Hey, should young Nico have been out trick-or-treating? By the way, if you have candy on tables or something on the front where people aren't coming into your house and they can just pick up a thing, it works. I'm happy with that. But if someone is close enough to you where they're reaching into your bag to drop off and accidentally drop their wedding ring in there.
A little too close for comfort.
Too close for comfort on Halloween, right? Is that irresponsible? It does not feel safe.
Feels safe-ish.
Not in these times. Look, if he's finding a wedding ring amongst his Kit Kats, he got too close. Wedding ring in the Kit Kats, that's too close. That's too close for comfort as far as I'm. That's an indication that you or he, with your permission,
got too close.
Did not follow proper COVID protocols in this Halloween. Not saying you shouldn't have Halloween. Just, hey, can you toss the candy over here?
Yeah.
Toss your wedding ring in there too.
I'll open the bag. Throw it in. Throw it in.
We'll catch it over here. Yeah. That's fun. Kid still gets candy. That's all he cares about. Does the kid really care about the interaction?
No.
No kid cares about any interaction. Our dad, when people used to come to the
He
door,
used to make them do tricks.
I'll give you the candy if you give me a trick.
Give me a joke.
What's your trick?
He used to take kids' jokes and use them at work. He's like, give me a good joke. And
What's your trick?
at the end of the night, we're like, Dad, what'd you get? And he's like, I got 4 good jokes.
4 good jokes. And I said, 3 of those are too racist. Just ridiculous. The mother said she's keeping details of the ring's appearance under wraps for the moment so that the rightful owner can describe it to her to prove ownership. Now, that's a good call. I like that. Mm-hmm. See, this mom feels like she wanted to be a detective. Like maybe she didn't make it all the way through the police academy.
It's like Fargo. She's a mom.
That's
She's
right.
Like, I had my kid.
Well, before she had dumb Nico, who ruined everything.
She was pregnant and on a case.
She was ready to go, but like now she's so finally a case comes to her lap, and she's like,
of the
"Okay,
missing wedding ring.
I'm not gonna be stupid and say what this ring looks like."
Operation Finger. Operation Finger.
Operation next to the middle finger. If I advertised what it looked like, then how would I know that the person was telling me the truth? Fargo.
She's using deductive reasoning. I like it.
I love
like
this.
it.
I'm gonna go for it, Mom. Live your dream as the freelance detective that you
could put something out there and say, describe the ring. Does anyone lost a ring? And then not tell them what it looks like.
That's what she's saying. I'm not going to tell them this is her plan. This is why she's brilliant.
I love her.
The family has put up flyers in the neighborhood, and neighborhood Valier Elementary got involved by posting about it on the social media.
She wants to weed out the liars. She wants to see who's going to come forward and be a liar.
So you lost your wedding ring, eh? Describe it to me, chump.
Come on, bitch.
One of the students found the wedding ring in his trick-or-treat bag. He would like to return it to his rightful owner. Can you help us out? The school tweeted.
Should schools be tweeting a lot?
In
elementary schools?
You know the school probably didn't properly use hashtag or wrote the whole word hashtag Halloweener or
hashtag Halloween ring.
Yeah, Hollow ring.
Hashtag the ring.
Yeah, maybe.
And then it's like, wait, no, Halloween, hashtag the ring. And it's like, wait, no, people are thinking about the movie.
So you're the guy or gal who lost this ring. All right, let's now think about it from that person's perspective. Number one,
that's going to be a huge fight in your relationship.
Huge fight in your relationship.
That you don't care enough.
You're going to get a ton of shit for not getting the ring resized like your spouse told you should have gotten resized. That thing is falling off you all the time.
He's like, I lost weight for you.
Yeah.
And she's like, no.
Number two, you're never going to be looking hard enough for it.
Yeah.
Like,
because you're going to have to eventually get back to your other like life things.
Check social media. Check if the local elementary school is tweeting about it so you can go get the ring back. You're like, why would I listen to? And then it's there and she's like, see? Or he's like, see? I told you.
And she's like, someone who cared more would have looked harder.
This could go either way. This could be a man saying to a woman who dropped the ring in there, like, I paid that. Oh, God. Does this mean you don't want to be married anymore? Do we need to go through therapy? And then the spouse's reaction is maybe making you think you do need to go through couples therapy.
That's right.
And then you do go through couples therapy, which we highly recommend. Therapy is a good thing. You might as well talk it out. God bless Talkspace, who helps us out. And it brings up all the issues that you've had with that person throughout the year. This one incident brings everything to the forefront.
It all out.
It actually leads to your divorce. You're like starting the papers to divorce each other, and then you get the ring delivered back. And you're now past the point of no return.
Yeah, like so many things have been said in this argument over the ring that they can't be packed back in again.
By the way, if this was the plot for the new Peanuts
Charlie Brown
Halloween special, I would watch that.
Yeah.
I would totally watch that.
The kids trying to get the ring back to the adults.
That's right. It's all
gives the ring back and it's like,
you're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome. Well, it's just me doing what I can, ma'am. Well, there's no need to use language like that. There is no need to call me that. I didn't steal it, ma'am. I did not. I found it in my bag with my Kit Kats. No, I didn't take it off your finger. I tried not to touch you. We're in. Can I finish for a second? You're not going to let me finish. You're not going to let me finish at all. Ma'am, I found it in my thing. No, I never see my parents. I haven't seen my parents in years. Oh, my God.
And scene.
All right, guys, that's the show. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Let's see if we can't figure out who's going to be the next president of the United States, if it hasn't already been.
Take a deep breath. Come see our show on Saturday night. Do not miss it. It'll be worth your while. Give you something to look forward to.
Stay connected. Don't get infected. We're still in a pandemic, guys. This is not a hoax, but we got the jokes. We'll see you tomorrow.
La-ti-da, la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da, la-ti-da.